Hi guys, thanks very much for clicking onto this video. My name is Justine and I would like to just share a little bit about my journey. I suffer from celiac disease. I was diagnosed in August 2010 with the condition and been experiencing ill health since I was a really young child, constantly going back from hospital appointments even every single week at one point, and nobody could tell me what it was. I started on a gluten-free diet almost immediately after the diagnosis. I remember actually having my last cheeseburger after I had my endoscopy, which is like the last part of the test, and the next day I just went cold turkey and that was it. During the time of my diagnosis, I had just finished college and I was going into university, and I managed to maintain a gluten-free diet for nearly 2 years. After that point, I didn't just go gluten-free, I actually went carb-free almost, when I was lucky to have something like a baked potato once a month. And as a result of that, on top of the stress at university and living with housemates who didn't have the condition and would, eat out on a regular basis or have takeaways and share time with one another, I actually became really depressed to the point that, we would be sitting in a room and discussing takeaway options and me not being able to get involved at all. Wait for our food, they would all be eating it while I would be stuck eating a salad. And I like salads, don't get me wrong, but when you're eating a salad and everybody else is eating pizzas and watching a movie, it just totally became so depressing that I would literally end up in my room crying for the rest of the night. So after a while I decided, I was so left out of things, everything was always about socialising with food, that I begged my doctors to allow me to go back to eating gluten. And they agreed to allow me to do that for about a month with tests regularly. I was in every single week to get my blood test done. If everybody who is celiac disease will know you get regular blood tests done. My first couple of weeks eating gluten again was really difficult. The first couple of times of eating anything, even a slice of pizza, I was so ill, it was ridiculous. I was in my bed ill all the time. I would be feeling dizzy, I would have stomach pains and everything like that. And I know people will ask the question, why did I put myself through all that pain just to eat a slice of pizza or just to be able to go and socialise? And looking back at it now, it's stupid because I was just making myself ill. But when you're really depressed and you're feeling so low and you have your studies to do and your dissertation and everything, it's easier to feel ill strangely enough than it was to constantly think about food and think about weight and various other things. So I forced myself to eat for the last, I won't eat it. Moving on 3 years down the line, I have still been eating gluten. The symptoms have eased off, let's just say, in terms of I don't get the immediate effects from eating gluten. However, I still get flare-ups, I've been ill, I've been, going to the gym regularly like I normally do, but instead of me being able to be healthy about it, I have struggled constantly with my weight and various other things. So I have decided now to start back eating a gluten-free diet and looking after my health and various other things like that. So which is the reason for why I started doing this video blog. Let me start off by saying my weight just now is 12 stone 7 pounds. I am actually 5'2", which means that I'm over 3 stone overweight. Which is not something that I'm really happy about, but that's just the reality of it. I have struggled doing everything else possible apart from eliminating gluten from the diet, which, surprise surprise, So yeah, this is my journey now. I started 5 days ago back on the gluten-free diet. Thankfully my weight has maintained, and I will be looking forward to my first weigh-in as a gluten-free celiacs sufferer, or survivor as you'd like to say. If anybody has any questions at all about anything related to celiac disease, or my journey so far in the last 5 years, please post down there. I'd be happy to answer any questions. For those that aren't aware, in fact none of you will be aware yet, I exercise constantly and I run 5 kilometers a day. For other people who use a different system, that's 3.1 miles. I also swim quite a lot. I swim at least 100 legs every couple of nights, and I also do other fitness classes, so I do exercise quite a lot. I do actually eat really healthy, other than the fact that I have had gluten in my diet until recently. So if anybody has any questions at all, or they are looking into getting into a gluten-free diet because they're celiacs, or they're gluten insensitive, or even they just want to do it because they want to try it, then please let me know. This is my second time, and I'm actually looking forward to going back to gluten-free, and just making sure that I'm on track and living a healthy life. So if you've not gotten anything other than if you are celiac disease, please do not go back onto eating gluten, because it is the worst thing imaginable that you can possibly do. There's so many side effects to doing it. So if that's the only thing that you've taken away from this video, then I am a happy little bunny. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to hearing any comments or any suggestions about the next video. So thank you.